What's up?
After all those off-roading events we went on, I think there's some excessive play in the front suspension. Do you think we could check that out?
Well, we'll have to check it out. Check it out. Move the steering back and forth. Yeah, your ball joints, all the boots are torn, and you've got play in them. Yeah, we're gonna need to get ball joints.
Type 4 Jeff recommended a great company called AirKewld's that makes a high quality ball joint arm set that already has the true German ball joints pressed in. I think we should check it out.
Sweet. We won't have to pop them out and press them in. Go ahead and order them.
Hey man, look what arrived.
Awesome. Let's just get started taking it apart.
In the box, you get the ECOBuilt VW ball joint arm set, part number 2455E. You get both lower arms and both upper for a 1966 through 77 Beetle and Carmen Gio with a ball joint front suspension with German ball joints already pressed in. Got some sweet air-cooled stickers and a return label for the cores. And you can't forget the instructions. A list of all the necessary tools required for this installation will be down in the description.
We're gonna get our spindle out. As you see, I loosened for the tie rod ends and the ball joints. I'm gonna hit both of them and unlock them, get them a release first before I take the nuts off and the spindle. And I've already got my shock loosened up.
Well, I see you got the shock off, and now you're getting the spindle off.
Yeah, to cut the end of the ball joint off. You got to get this separated from that ball joint because you're going to use that.
Definitely some needed attention.
Oh yeah, this thing's always needs attention because we never get around to it. Ta-da! Ta-da! Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Slick as grease. Go, 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 go. Grease lightning. Go, grease lightning. Ta-da!
You like those little boot covers? Think that's loose?
Yeah, I think he had some excessive play in there. When you say, look, it's not even supposed to have that much side movement. All right, let's remove the old crappy ball joints. Grease. Take your arms, wipe them off and clean them up, package them, and send them back. So another Volkswagen can get back out on the road. Everybody should do their part and send theirs back, or they're just gonna be sent to a scrapyard or something and melted down, never to be seen again.
Later, you'll get to see us return them.
Now you be sure to look for the little dot on the torsion bar. You're going to need to make sure that's centered in the hole, and I've already looked at it with a flashlight, and they are centered. So we're gonna drive that down in there and then lock our nut on it. Alright, you want to lock it down good. There we go. And you can check your torque specification and you're good. Just repeat on the other three. Line this cam up a little bit so we can get it off. One down, one to go. I like to put a little grease down in the center. I've already cleaned, inspected, and packed my bearings, and they're serviceable. Now, we're going to put our spindle on. I'm going to do it the easy way. Don't forget your washer. Next, don't forget to grease your beam when you're done, and go ahead and grease all your tie rod ends up. Now we're locked down. I'd advise you put some anti-seize on this, and then the next guy will thank you, or the person that you sent it for an alignment years later, because you wouldn't probably have to use heat to get it off. There you go. Don't forget your washer. Bada bing. All we gotta do is tighten that one up when we get the caster and camber correct.
I got one caliper on. Now to the driver's side.
We've already got our shocks on. I've got the sway bar hung up here with some zip ties over the top beam so it assists you. And we already have the sway bar bushings on the other side. Spray some WD-40, some lubricant, shove it up in there.
Now the big bushing goes in first.
It's gonna go right there. This one right about there. You'll see I take my little retainers and I like to make a little notch so it's easier to bend, and so then you can just take your channel locks and pinch it without this moving back and forth on this. So you're gonna take your big one. There you go. And then you get it started on the small end first. Slide down a little bit with the channel locks, a little more. And take this. There we go. There you go. Sway bar on. Another tool you're going to need is a grease gun. Now I've already greased the other side, the upper and lower beam over there, and now I'm going to grease it until it slightly starts pushing out on this side. There it goes, coming out there.
Yep.
There it goes.
Well, referencing Got the Camber Blues, AirKewld's video on how to do the poor man style alignment before you go get a full wheel digital alignment, we got the Johnson angle finder right here, which you can pick up at your local Lowe's or Home Depot to get that poor man style alignment.
It's just to get you close as you can so you can safely go down the road in a straight line and not mess up your tires and go get a professional alignment.
So let's show you how to do that.
I'm turning the eccentric cam, turning it until the needle gets on the 90. There we go.
Right there on the 90.
That's all it is to it. Then you want to lock down your ball joint. Keep the setting right there. The ball joints anymore. You saw how flimsy those things were.
They were completely shot, I'd say.
They were shot out. It's time to go return our cores, and they made it quite convenient.
AirKewld sent a return label, so it makes it very easy to just put their cores in a Lowe's or Home Depot bucket with a lid, slap the label on top.
Well, here's the bucket. Now we got to get a lid. That's all it takes. Throw these down in here, and I have some extra ones here I'm going to throw in. There's only the link pin uppers, so I'm sure they'll find a mate for them. No sense in sitting around in my shop. And then you take their same packing that they gave you. All right, now the label. As easy as that, man.
And now we take it to FedEx.
Mission accomplished, man. Here's the tracking number. That was easy.
That was easy. From beginning to end, it was just a simple process. Thank you, Type 4 Jeff, for the recommendation, as always.
Do it right the first time, like he always says.
Exactly. He always says, go with the best quality part, install that so you're not there doing it again.
And return your cores.
Yes, return your cores. Go check out their cores program. They have a lot of different options. You can fill out a form on their website and receive money for things that you have lying around that you could send to them, and you could help another VW enthusiast out by having them rebuild those and sell them.
And then they get back out on the road just like we are, and it drove like a dream. 100% improvement.
I agree. Before, it was really rough and there was lots of play, so driving with a gust of wind threw you all over the road. But now with the new ball joint arm set, the ECOBuilt, which they have a Pro build as well, but the ECOBuilt is the way to go. So if you guys need any suspension parts, definitely go check out AirKewld. I'll leave the links down in the description.
Thanks, AirKewld.
Thank you, guys.
Air cooled. The only way to go. I think we don't have any bouncing boobies anymore. We are officially air cooled equipped. Join the army, guys. The air cooled army.